Hey ladies, this is Mocha Mommy here bringing you another video. And in this video, I want to answer a few viewer subscriber questions. The reason why I want to do this is because I just want to make sure that this platform is more interactive. And I just also want to inform you ladies of the direction that I'm going to be heading with this channel in 2023. The first question that I got was from a university student. She was responding to a tab on one of my community posts about just learning to be more diplomatic in leadership positions. And she was kind of wondering how she can use online platforms like Udemy or Coursera to strengthen and reinforce her skills while she was on break from university. Well, I think that's a kind of a loaded question, which we both agreed that it was a loaded question. Content creators like Brown Skin Girls, Computer and Coin, and Black Women Making Money certainly are much better resources to help Black women get prepared for tech careers than my page, Mocha Mommy. But this is what I will advise to anyone on break from university, job, or anything. Your break should be a break. Your break should not be to gain another skill or to take on another task. Your break should be a break. Your break should be for you to rejuvenate, recharge, and reconnect. Reconnect with old friends, rejuvenate. I don't know if you're going to take Epsom salt baths, take walks, whatever, and just renew your mind and perhaps maybe start journaling, start getting your organizational skills together. You know, maybe clean out your desk or your room and start to minimize some of the clutter that could make you feel overwhelmed and cluttered when you go into your space. Really, breaks from school and work should be used as breaks. As far as building skill to build career, if you are a university student, I've said in multiple videos, and I'm going to reiterate this, the Career Services Department is your best resource. They know for a fact which corporate recruiters are coming, which companies are looking for student workers and interns for credit and for money, which skills are needed out there in that local job market more than anything else. Online platforms are a good tool, but let me tell you, in real life, having a good relationship with the career service staff and having a good relationship with the career services department will do you so much better than anything YouTube could ever offer you. So let's say, for instance, you take an internship and it doesn't work out. You're very fortunate because you're a university student, and that next semester you can move on to another job. You're not going to have that option once you graduate and have to work full time, have to pay back loans, and have to keep a roof over your head. This is the time to really start exploring careers. And a lot of companies who use career services departments at universities understand that you're a student. They're going to give you the work-life balance that you need so you make sure you can study. They're going to be very understanding of things like breaks. They're going to be understanding of midterms and finals. They're going to be a lot more understanding when it comes to the fact that you might have to switch and transition, more so than they will be flexible with their own full-time working staff because they know that you're a student. That is your best bet. Always use career services as the best resource. Even if there's a neighboring college or something else that can help you. Online classes are great, but where they limit is the fact that, you know, it's not just what you know, but who you know. And a lot of time online classes don't offer you a network where universities do. So definitely take advantage of career services. The second communication I got was from a young woman at a small college who's a part of a campus ministry, who has decided that in 2023, she's going to take on her social anxiety. My advice to this young woman would be, number one, be very strategic who you reveal the fact that you're struggling with social anxiety to within this Christian group, and have them pray for you and pray with you. You'll be surprised how much being strategically vulnerable can help you to forge deeper and tighter relationships. You're not the only one struggling with this issue. You are certainly not alone. In fact, my older sister is a board certified psychiatrist, and she says that social anxiety is on the increase, especially among young people, because the quarantine had them miss out on very important social experiences like their senior prom, graduation, sometimes even their first semester at college that it required a lot more communication with strangers. Also, maybe sometimes their first job experience became remote work. So even as we coming into some of the younger millennials and Gen Z, sometimes because of technology, written and verbal communication is a little bit less needed because they're communicating through technology. So things like eye contact, nuances, and some of the nonverbal communication skills that we usually develop in our young adulthood are sometimes being stunted for this generation. So I just want to let you know that if you are struggling with social anxiety, you are not alone. There are a lot of resources out there to help. And those people in your immediate area who you can trust to disclose this to could potentially be a resource for you. Now, again, I wouldn't make a broad announcement, but I would definitely open up about it to a strategic number of people who you think can help, whether with prayer, whether with support, or even if they can just point you in the right direction of really good on-campus services that can help you. So to make sure that that social anxiety isn't holding you back from a time in your life where you could be doing mission work, study abroad programs, lots of cool internships, and opportunities where your EQ can be developed as well as your IQ. So definitely to not let social anxiety hold you back. Know that you're not alone in your struggle, and let's continue to give each other resources and help. And I had another question, which was a really interesting one too. But basically, it was a viewer wanting me to react to a video from Just Pearly Things, or whoever that girl's name is. I don't do reaction videos to manosphere content. It's dust-free December, so I'm not doing it. I didn't do it in the past. I'm certainly not doing it this month. Listen, I don't single shame. I have never single shamed anybody on my channel. Okay. I've had women who are great panelists and great contributors to the Black women's space and to the divestment space who are single, and I've collaborated with them and I've encouraged and promoted their content. I do not single shame. But this chick right here, listen, you ain't got no ring on your finger. You ain't nobody's missus. So you therefore cannot run anybody's wife school. So nothing you could ever say to someone who's been in a relationship for 2 decades can ever be valid to me. I don't argue with people like that. You have to understand that my parents' golden anniversary was 4 years ago. My great-grandparents, their golden anniversary, their pictures on my parents' mantle. And a lot of the people who sit on the panel of Just Pearly Things, or probably Just Pearly herself, will never reach that milestone. I'm coming from a lot of experience, and the resources that I give you, ladies, are to help you to be successful. So therefore, I don't have to go into this retrograde to go and react to people who will never experience that, to people who haven't experienced that. You know, there's really nothing that type of content can offer me. And I really want to encourage you, ladies, that there's nothing that content can offer you either. I'm just being real. And even if it's a debate, even if it's like a broken clock and right twice, it just is not worth manipulating your brain space. I really don't feel that as Black women who are on the road to self-improvement, to leveling up, to empowerment, to just being the best version of themselves, I don't think that she has anything that she will ever be able to offer you. That just the fact that she has your time, that's time too much. Even if you just watch her for 10 minutes, that's 10 minutes too much. She does not deserve any of it. And listen, knowing now how the YouTube algorithm is going to work, particularly starting in February, there's no way I would ever give her any of my energy, ever. And I think that we all should take that same stance, because I just don't think that that's the type of content that will promote you being your best self. So ladies, continue with all the encouragement, the comments, and any resources you might have to be able to help fellow subscribers and viewers. And I appreciate all the feedback that I get on this channel, because it wouldn't be possible without you ladies viewing, subscribing, and commenting. This is Mocha Mommy, and I'll see you in the next video.